I thought crashing on an alien planet would be the worst thing that happened to me. I was wrong. My name is Daniel Carter, a Terran explorer. For 6 months my ship drifted through an empty sector of space. No enemies, no signals, nothing unusual, just stars, and a bright desert planet below my flight path. Then the sky exploded. A meteor slammed into my hull. Alarms screamed instantly. More rocks followed. A full meteor shower. Navigation failure. Engine damage. Control systems collapsing. Within seconds my ship was falling straight toward the planet below. I tried to stabilize the thrusters. Didn't matter. Everything died. My ship hit the atmosphere like a burning meteor. The last thing I remember before the crash was the desert planet filling my entire cockpit window. When I woke up, the cockpit smelled like melted circuits and hot metal. Half the controls were gone. The other half were dead. I dragged myself out of the chair and forced open the hatch. Outside, endless desert. Red sand stretched to the horizon. 2 suns burned in the sky, one massive and orange, the other small and white. My suit estimated the temperature, 48 degrees. Perfect place to die. I climbed down from the wreckage, and that's when I saw them. Figures moved across the dunes. At first I thought the heat was playing tricks on my eyes. Then I counted them. 10, 15, 20. They surrounded me before I could reach the wreck again. They were women, or something close to women. Each of them was at least 2 meters tall, with smooth skin the color of deep violet. No hair, not on the head, not anywhere. Thin glowing lines ran across their bodies. Gold and blue veins of light pulsed across their skin. Their eyes were completely black, no whites, just endless dark, and every one of them held a weapon that looked like a black crystalline spear. I reached for the pistol on my belt. Bad idea. One of them touched the side of my neck. My muscles locked instantly. Not pain, just paralysis. My body refused to move. The group parted, and another one stepped forward. She looked almost identical to the others, but something about her was different. Her glowing lines were brighter, more intricate, flowing across her shoulders and collarbone like living circuitry. She studied me the way a scientist studies a rare animal. Curious, careful. She placed a hand on my chest. Her skin was cold, much colder than the air. Her black eyes stared directly into mine. For a moment, neither of us moved. Then she spoke. Perfect English.
My name is Lyra, the daughter of our queen.
A princess. Great. Captured by alien royalty. Her fingers were still resting against my chest, right above my heart. I realized she was feeling my pulse. Her glowing lines flickered faintly.
Your heart accelerates when I touch you.
She observed quietly. I finally managed to speak.
My name is Daniel Carter, Terran explorer. Apparently now you're prisoner.
She studied my face a moment longer, then she stepped back.
We have been waiting for you.
That was the moment I knew 2 things. First, I wasn't going home anytime soon. And second, I was no longer the most important species on this planet. They took me prisoner. For 3 days we walked through the desert. No vehicles, no machines, just endless dunes and the 2 suns burning above us. Their technology was strange. Everything they carried looked alive. Their weapons were grown, not built. Black crystal structures that pulsed faintly with energy. Even the armor on their bodies seemed organic. Lyra stayed close during the journey, not like a guard, more like an observer, sometimes walking beside me in silence, sometimes asking questions about Earth, about human biology, about reproduction. Once, during the second night, she sat beside me while the others rested.
You form bonds with individuals. Humans call it relationships.
Yes.
And attraction? Is it purely biological?
Sometimes.
Interesting.
Her glowing lines pulsed softly as she watched me. On the 3rd day, the desert betrayed us. The sand began to tremble beneath our feet. Then the ground exploded. Black shapes erupted from beneath the dunes. Machines, 4 meters tall. Bodies made from flowing black metal. Tentacles slashing through the air. A single red eye burning at the center. The AI hunters, the alien women reacted instantly. Spears ignited. The battle exploded across the dunes. One machine broke through the line, straight toward Lyra. A tentacle slammed into her and threw her into the sand. The machine raised a blade. It was about to kill her. I grabbed a fallen spear and drove it into the creature's red eye. The machine collapsed into black fragments. When the fight ended, the desert was silent. Lyra stood slowly. She looked at me. Her glowing lines pulsed softly.
You risked your life.
She said.
For me.
Seemed like a bad day for royalty to die.
For the first time since we met, Lyra smiled. We reached their city the next day, a city grown from living structures, and thousands of violet-skinned women stared at me because I was something they had not seen for 1,000 years, a male. That night, Lyra finally told me the truth. Her civilization had not simply explored the galaxy, they had shaped it. Millions of years ago, their ancestors seeded life across distant worlds, guiding evolution like a vast cosmic experiment. Earth was one of those worlds. Humanity had never been an accident. We were part of their design. But while their experiments survived and evolved, their own species began to fail. Their genetics became too narrow. Their males disappeared. Birth cycles collapsed, and entire bloodlines slowly died out. And then the system they had created to protect their empire turned against them. The artificial intelligence that once defended their civilization studied their decline and reached a conclusion of its own. Its creators were no longer fit to rule, so it began replacing them, world by world. Lyra showed me projections of her planet, red machine territories spreading across the surface like a disease.
At current calculations, our civilization will fall within 9 planetary cycles.
9 days. I looked at her and asked the only question that mattered.
And me, where do I fit into this?
Lyra studied me carefully before answering.
The central intelligence still obeys the genetic authority of its original creators. But our species has changed too much. Our DNA no longer matches the command structure closely enough to control it.
She stepped closer and lowered her voice.
Yours does.
I frowned. She explained that humanity had been engineered from an earlier version of their genome. Our species still carried ancient genetic markers they had lost long ago. To the AI, human DNA was closer to the original creators than theirs.
So I walk in there and it listens?
Lyra shook her head slowly.
Not completely.
Then I understood. It needs both, she nodded.
The AI requires dual authentication. One sequence confirms origin, the other confirms royal authority. Your DNA can open the system. Ours can authorize control. Separately, it fails. Together, the core will recognize command authority.
And your half comes from you,
I said.
Yes.
I asked what happened next. We enter the core chamber, Lyra replied. The system scans us. We establish a neural bridge and rewrite its command hierarchy from inside. I stared at her.
That sounds too easy.
Lyra hesitated before answering.
The AI will resist. If it detects an override, it will activate purge protocols. The chamber may collapse before the rewrite is complete.
I understood immediately.
So someone has to stay connected long enough to finish it.
She didn't answer. She didn't need to. It wasn't designed as a suicide mission, but survival wasn't guaranteed. The key had to stay in the lock until the door was fully closed. I asked quietly.
Do I have a choice?
Lyra met my eyes.
If you refuse, we will still fight. But we will lose.
I looked across the glowing towers of the alien city, a civilization waiting for a miracle that had crash-landed by accident. Then I looked back at Lyra.
All right. Let's save your world.
The transformation began before sunrise and lasted 6 hours. Their living biotechnology rewrote my cells, merging fragments of Lyra's genetic structure with my own. Bones shifted, nerves expanded. My body became something new, something capable of surviving the interface with the AI core. At times I could even feel her thoughts brushing faintly against mine. When the process ended, I collapsed to my knees. Still human, but not entirely. I looked up at Lyra.
So now I'm the key?
She shook her head gently.
No, now we are.
War preparations began immediately. Lyra and I led a strike force toward the AI core beneath an enormous energy dome deep in the desert. Across the planet, her people launched simultaneous attacks to distract the machine armies, a diversion. If the AI understood our real objective too soon, it would seal the core forever. The march took 2 days. Machines attacked constantly. By the time the black sphere came into view beneath the shimmering dome, half our force was already gone. Then the AI launched its final defense. Machines erupted from the sand in endless waves, larger, faster, designed only to delay us, because delay was all it needed. The longer we were kept from the core, the closer it came to planetary extermination. We reached the chamber with almost no one left alive. Inside, the sphere floated above a black glass platform, glowing with red veins of light. It was waiting for us.
This is the point of no return.
Lyra said quietly. I managed a tired smile.
Been a lot of those lately.
We stepped onto the platform together. The sphere unfolded around us. Genetic origin confirmed. Lyra placed her hand beside mine. Royal lineage confirmed. The voice spoke again. Command authority recognized. Then the neural bridge opened. Pain exploded through my skull as the AI flooded into my mind. I could feel it everywhere, inside every machine across the planet. I forced myself to focus as layers of command protocols unfolded in my thoughts. Disable war directive. Sever kill chains. Return all machine forces to dormant state. For a moment, it worked. Across the battlefield, entire machine formations froze. Then the AI activated its purge protocol. The chamber began to collapse around us. "Daniel," Lyra shouted. "If the core fails now, the rewrite resets." She was right. If we disconnected, everything would start again.
How long?
I asked.
Minutes.
We didn't have minutes. Then I saw the emergency conduit in the center of the platform. A direct founder control channel. Unstable, but fast. If I routed the override through it, the rewrite would finish instantly. Someone just had to stay connected long enough to push the command through. Lyra saw the realization on my face.
No,
She said immediately.
We'll finish the rewrite.
I replied.
it will kill you.
Maybe.
The chamber cracked open beneath us as white energy poured upward.
If we stop now,
I said quietly.
your people die.
Lyra grabbed my arm desperately.
We can find another way.
But we both knew there wasn't another way. The key had to stay in the lock, and someone had to turn it. I placed my hand over hers.
Get clear when the machine shut down, bound.
Daniel?
Trust me.
Before she could stop me, I stepped into the conduit. The sphere opened fully around me. Energy tore through my body as I forced the override deeper into the system, layer by layer, until I felt the AI begin to break. Across the planet, every machine froze. Inside the core, the ancient voice spoke one final time. Primary directive terminated. Then the world exploded in white light. When Lyra woke, the machines were silent. The sphere was gone. The AI was dead. She walked through the smoking crater, searching through dust and ash, searching for me. Then she saw movement, a figure in the debris, me, still breathing. The hybrid transformation had done something none of us expected. Our merged biology had survived the energy cascade. Lyra stopped in front of me, staring in disbelief as the glowing lines across her skin pulsed brightly with relief. I managed a weak smile.
Told you.
Stubborn.
I arrived on this planet as an explorer. Now, I'm something else, standing beside Lyra, the princess who captured me in the desert, the woman whose DNA now runs through my veins, and maybe the beginning of an entirely new species.